Nothing here at all. I hated that song since first heard it on playing Smash Melee. Sorry. I don't even like that rap either. I think it's a very dumb rap. Okay, where do I need to look for this thing? Are you sure that we're on the right floor? That it's not second floor or third floor? Because I've scoured this place with a freaking comb already, and we haven't found anything. How could I even miss this item or anything, because I went through all of these rooms with a fine comb to make sure that I don't miss anything. Now I know I have bad news. Yes? Do tell me these bad news. Excuse me. I think I found it. How did I not see the most obvious white bottle in the most obvious middle of the obvious room? I mean, I went in there, killed one of the nurses and probably just left. Ugh. At least the vines are gonna be fine because they cannot get infected anymore with this alcohol. So that's good for them. Isopropyl alcohol bottle found in ICU at the hospital. Yeah, put that all over them. And now burn burn. The vines are on fire. The vines are on fire. There, now we're through. Yeehaw! Down we go. Whoa! Come on. Come hither, my darling. There. I don't have a map. There should be a map on the wall somewhere. You bitches! Stop it! What are you even trying to do? It's not gonna work. Shut up. Be quiet. Got to love old world mining hill. Hey there, Jup. We did start the fire. It just started burning when the bottle was turning. Do you want to finish in the best final? Nah. It doesn't matter. I'm just playing the game through just for fun. Doesn't matter if I don't get the best ending. And haunted days of horror and survival to all. Why is it when I go into these empty rooms, turn around, somebody needs to smash something? Got the feeling somebody's got a fetish against smashing things.
What's this?
It's a room, usually.
Looks like someone's been here.
You could say that about all the rooms. Hello there, Alessa. Nice to see you. Alessa. I didn't want to go look at the picture. Examination room key. Yeah, it's complicated, yeah. But don't spoil it for everybody here. Just keep it hush, hush. We can only hope that they'll soon be smashing pumpkins. A bed? What's it doing here? Who would... Well, it's underneath the hospital, so you would imagine that this is the hospital. So that's a bed that was used for a patient, Harry. Usually that's how hospitals work. Love this camera angle. Oh. Hello, videotape. We can go watch it. Favorite band is Iron Maiden. It's a great band. Yep. One of my favorites, too. An isolation area for those extremely sick, perhaps? Could be. That's a long hallway. Let's go watch this videotape. That's my plan, man. Now, what floor was it? And also, where's the... Oh, there's the examination room. But that's, unavailable on this side. Third floor. Gotcha. At times, smashing pumpkins can be real headbangers, especially when they're more like talking heads. Rimshot outtake. Sometimes I enjoy a bunch of releases from certain bands, but most of the time I don't. Thank you for the follow, Lo. Most of the time I don't notice band names with their songs. I just latch on to whatever song I like. Alright, let's make a save. And watch a video. Now sit back, relax, and enjoy the show. Good show! Loved it. 10 out of 10. Terve Väinöläinen. So this is the audio pull from Resident Evil. Yeah, pretty much. Early recordings. Glad this is open caption, way too distorted, yep. But that's the whole idea of it. You're not supposed to make out the words. It adds to the suspense. Playing all the Silent Hill games? Just the first one right now, because this was requested. This was a requested game. It was a good request. It is. A very good request indeed. Where am I going? Wrong way. Of course. Why wouldn't I go the wrong way? One of these days I expect that elevator interface to merge the 1 and 3 buttons. To make 13? Oh, Jup, you missed yesterday. It turned into 4. And there is no 4th floor. But there was a 4th floor button. And that's how we got to the other side. Ah, hey there. Another survivor. Trapped on the other side, though. How's it going? Are they made out of rubber or something? Judging from the sound effects. I know he's acting maybe wooden, but jeez.
Finally, someone else who's okay.
Who are you?
My name's Lisa Garland. What's yours?
James Mason.
Harry Mason.
Harry.
Harry, tell me what's happening here. Where is everybody? I must have gotten knocked out. When I came to, everyone was
Leo,
gone.
shh.
It's awful.
Don't spoil things.
So you don't know anything either. Great. I just don't get it.
Good evening, everyone. Hey, Gunfutsu.
It's like this is all some kind of bad dream.
Yeah, it certainly feels like it with the monsters and everything.
A living nightmare.
Exactly.
Let me ask you, have you seen a little girl around here? Short, black hair, 7 years old?
Great description
7-year-old
still.
Girl. What, she's your daughter?
No, niece.
Yes.
I kidnapped her.
A 7-year-old girl. I can't say that I have. I was unconscious all this time.
How long have you been unconscious?
That's all right. Do you know anything about all that weird stuff in the basement?
No? Why? Is there something down there?
Absolutely nothing.
You don't know? Don't you work here?
We're under strict orders never to enter the basement storeroom. So I really don't know.
Well, there's drugs.
What did you say was down there?
He didn't say.
Well, it's... Damn! My head.
What's wrong? Harry? Harry, let me help you. Harry?
Damn sirens! Ruining my shot with a nurse.
You were too late.
Oh, it's her again from the church.
It's you.
Yes, Dahlia Gillespie.
Finally decided to reveal your name.
Tell me everything you know. What's going on?
Darkness.
This music.
The town is being devoured by darkness. Strength must overcome petty desire, childish sleep talk. I knew this day would come.
What are you talking about? I don't understand a word of this.
Believe the evidence of your eyes.
What evidence?
The other church in this town, that is your destination.
Why are you telling me to go to places?
This is beyond my abilities. Only you can stop it now.
Why is Harry the chosen one?
Have you not seen the crest marked on the ground all over town?
In 2 places.
So that's what I saw in the schoolyard. What does it mean?
It is the mark of Samael. Don't let it be completed.
Hey, wait!
Should I take this with me? I don't really trust her. But then again, if I don't take it, I might not progress in the game. Antique shop key. Okay. She has to be dangerous. She has high heel shoes. Always a bad sign. Well, we didn't get to spend much time with Lisa, so... We must have a virgin sacrifice, but you have a child, so you're ineligible. When the world is running down, you make the best of what's still around. The mark of Sam-I-Am. Does he like green eggs and ham? Of course he does. Let's green eggs and ham this. Still got the plastic bottle. Well, we're in the real world. Judging from things. Have we used the elevator? Was there any rooms that we couldn't get to before? We couldn't get to any floor because the doors are blocked. And we can't get to the staircase. That's the fun thing about the Silent Hill. You can only get to certain places in the other side, while on the real side, you can't get anywhere. At least you can still get plenty of cold if you're thirsty. True. Speaking of cold, I didn't really check the vending machines. Doesn't work. Doesn't work. Alright. That would be so convenient to get out from there. But there, you gotta go all the long way to get out. You ever do more modern gaming, like from the PS3, Xbox 360 era? No, because I don't have those. That's the simple, straight answer. I don't have them. But more modern gaming I do on the PC. I've done the Subnautica, I played Diablo 3, I've played... Well, the Dark Side Detective is a recent game that was made 2017. And soon they're gonna make the Season 2, probably 2020. So I'm gonna play it then. But yeah, I played plenty of modern gaming. Or more modern. Here's what does not make sense. He has a fire axe. That is not a fire axe, that's a hammer. If those doors were more realistic, they wouldn't be stuck or barriers for long. What does make sense in Silent Hill, Jup? That is a good question. I was thinking how fun it might be to do some semi-modern Ghostbusters for October. I actually have played Ghostbusters. I played it... Was it last year? I did a whole playthrough of the new Ghostbusters game. The video game. On PC. I have the whole playlist is on my YouTube if you want to watch it. So yeah, that's already done. That game. I get the feeling this city doesn't like me much anymore. Tereutus! I heard that Steam and other PC releases have been delisting the game. I must have missed out on that video stretch. You watched Ghostbusters recently for the first time in your life. Really? How did you like it? Yeah, Steam has taken down the Ghostbusters video game. But I still have it on my Steam because I bought it. So, I still have it there. So, who's liking this music so far? Ash flakes keep falling on our head. That's not ash flakes, that's snow. Ambulance? It's a dog. Actually, since we are outside... Find it strangely relaxing. Yeah. It can be relaxing to some people. But then again, we already know that Jace is weird. He's not human. I thought we still had those flakes in debate. But it's snow. It's 100% snow in the first game, at least, in this game. Because when they arrived here, it was the beginning of winter time. And even in the beginning, Harry says that it's cold outside. That's why he wants to find Cheryl fast. Because it is snowing. So snowflakes keep falling on my head. But that doesn't mean the ground isn't turning red. Everybody's dead. So let's get out of the city right now, my darling. Hot dog! Sounds like a classy place. Since and Silent Hill aren't the best of friends, I've always interpreted it as a purgatory town. That is a pretty good interpretation, if you ask me. Could you Harry, just do this to your ear. It'll stop the whining. Send me a DM. I figured out the issue with the server. I have to have the command window for the server up and running for the server to run. Makes sense. Ah, so you have to close that. Ah, I get you. I get you. Well, if at some point you go to Minecraft and suddenly find a big tower of stone has appeared, don't worry. That will be my castle that I have built there for everybody. Open for your pleasure. Steak and something burger. Sounds lovely. Steak and brew burger. I don't want my burgers to be brewed, thank you very much. Don't want alcohol in my burger. It's coming from behind. Just started a personal one yesterday. Yep. A personal one for all the other vanguards. That's what she did. She got the she got Minecraft as a early birthday gift. Because she always apparently always has wanted to play the game. And I have played the game myself many hours, so I know what to do. For once I trust. You can trust me, I'll get you through the game. I'll teach you how the game works. Monkey! Nice shooting, Tex. Fermentation is the way to go. I actually know of a hot dog place in my area called Famous Hot Wiener. The joke writes itself. True. Hey there, Raisin. I was just gonna say, because enough Twilight Zone, Silent Hill went into its own newly created twisted dimension because what the crazy cult has been trying to do. Enough sense on metacontextual sense. Indeed. Ah, a health drink. I'll take it. Get your paws off of me, you damn dirty ape! Classic line. Classic movie. Die. I don't want to. How about you go, Die? Cult plus Alyssa, to be exact. Well, we'll find out, Renzo. Terve, terkkuja ruokapöytään. What? Had my pizza dough rising for 1.5 days, and it started to smell like alcohol. Made a nice fluffy base, though. Wow. How much yeast did you put in there? If it starts to smell of alcohol, that means that it's been brewing for a way too long time. Damn flying bitches. Ah! I got enough bullets for everybody. Saiskos niitä terkkuja? No terve! Siinä on. Sait terkkuja. Now, the original Planet of the Apes I actually have seen. Love that movie. Yes, it is one you can strike from my list. Good! Good. Excellent. Because that is a movie that everybody needs to see. The original Planet of the Apes. You might want to throw that dough away, or if it gets you drunk, do tell. Yeah. I wouldn't throw that away, because if it smells like alcohol, that means that you have... it's not good anymore. Is the yeast has gone bad in the dough. I wonder if anyone's ever attempted to merge all the Silent Hill map segments together from the whole series. This definitely is no small town. I'm sure they have. Yeah, heavy emergency number on standby though. Actually, when you stretch the dough and the bubbles burst, the smell disappears and the dough is full of microscopic bubbles. Not a good thing. That is not a good sign. If you have bubbles in the pizza dough. You've made alcohol before. But have you made alcohol in your pizza before? That's not a good situation. The alcohol will boil away when you cook the dough. That is true, but still. A pizza that makes you drunk? Sign me up. Teresa Rodakki. So no, it wouldn't make you drunk or anything. Yeah, but it might make you feel sick. That's the problem. Don't want him to have any stomach problems, you know. And stay down. Is this whining all inside his head, or is it really coming out of his head and all these monsters are suddenly appearing and coming after him? I don't know. Why not? Some nuts have tried to compare the timeline of the entire Final Fantasy series and their belief that the continents are related. Yeah. There actually is debate about that too, that all the Final Fantasy games actually are in the same world. They're just at different times, like thousands of years difference or hundreds of years differences. Just like, you know, Elder Scrolls. Elder Scrolls, the games have a long between each game in the timeline. Like Skyrim and Oblivion, that's 200 years difference. Oblivion happens 200 years before Skyrim. That one was most definitely very pterodactyl in nature. Maybe it's the insects going wild all over the blood that we are hearing. I don't know. But it's the other church that we are supposed to reach. So let's... Ah, vivre. Which means life. In French. You're most welcome. Where is this flappity flu? Flippity flappity. Dippity dappity dippity dappity dippity dappity doo. That's perfect music to send to my neighbors too now. You're welcome, neighbors! Almost at the town center. Looks like it's closed. Parking! This is a parking zone. No parking anytime. It is parking here at any time. Ashen. Oh, and then it says no parking. Between 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. Let's say they deserve that. The third floors have let their little shithead shriek this evening like about 2 hours straight. It goes silent, but clearly just gathers breath to continue. Do you mean a toddler, or a baby, or a young kid? Hello, the antique shop. If this was merged with GTA, we'd have broken into the station wagon and driven to the church. Yep. Well, we're not going through here. Apparently the flying monster decided to fly away. Also, Jump. In the beginning of the game, if you remember, there was that pinball game that you said that looks like something madness. At least you said that you recognized the pinball machine. That was something madness. I don't remember what you said it was. The mentioning of French reminds me I found out where your username came from as I was going through all those videos. Felt like a deep discovery. I have explained it a couple of times. Where my name comes from. That little creature has some years, but clearly sapient enough to be told what no should mean. Medieval madness. Yeah, you were right, Job. That actually is the medieval madness pinball machine. You were correct. Except clearly they don't do it, because why bother even trying to raise a kid properly? Yeah. It looked like it was trying to emulate the look of their side art. It is actually based on exactly on the medieval madness pinball machine. It's pretty much it, but the rendering makes it look all garbled, but it is the same machine. So you did get it right. Antique shop Green Lion, it says there. Oh. (32 × 16 pixel textures. Yep, gotta love them. Well, that isn't ominous at all. What do you mean ominous? This is a lovely little antique shop. None of this stuff is of any use. You're not of any use, mister. There is a mark on the floor where somebody moved the cabinet. Do you want to push the cabinet? Yes.
What's this?
It's a hole in the wall. Ah, there you are.
Harry!
I was wondering where Sybil was.
Sybil?
I'm glad you're okay.
I had the memory that Sybil was in here.
I shouldn't have left you. Things are worse than I thought.
Did you call for backup?
It's nuts.
What are you doing here? I thought you left town.
I saw you go in here, so I followed you.
Where have you been for the past 7 hours?
Out. All the roads out of town are blocked.
Out of town.
Cars have completely stopped running. The phones and radios are still out too.
What about my daughter? Did you see her?
I did see a girl.
Was it Cheryl?
I only caught a glimpse of her through the fog.
Well, wasn't her?
I went after her, but she vanished. I don't know about your daughter, but...
And you just let her go? Where was it?
On Bachman Road. She was heading towards the lake.
Ah. Let's go swim.
Now don't get excited.
Why not?
It wasn't like she ran off exactly.
Whatever you mean.
There's no place for her to go. The road has been obliterated.
Just like every other road.
What? So then Cheryl...
It was like she was walking on thin air.
Or maybe she was running in the real world.
What about you? Anything?
I met this weird...
Yeah, I met this bizarre woman.
Dahlia Gillespie.
Her name's Dahlia Gillespie. Do you know her?
Dahlia Gillespie. No. And?
She said something about the town being devoured by darkness.
Or some shit like that.
Gibberish like that.
That's what I said.
Any idea what it means?
Darkness devouring the town.
Well, it means that the fog is just getting
Must
thicker.
be on drugs.
Yeah, must be on
They
drugs.
sell them to the tourists.
Really?
The force still can't figure out who's behind it.
Well, you should check the hospital.
None of our leads have panned out,
Check the hospital.
and the investigation is stalled.
Check the hospital.
What could drug trafficking have to do with all this?
Harry, you know where the drugs are.
I really don't know. But maybe that's the darkness she was talking about. That's all I can think of. What's this?
Just discovered it. Maybe there's something back there.
Let's have a look.
Wait. We don't know what's back there. I'd better check it out first.
I have the flashlight and I'm the man.
I should go.
No, I'm the man. Are
No,
you?
I'm going.
Me man, you woman, me go.
All right,
Me strong.
I'll cover you from here. Be careful.
Then just don't shoot my ass.
Anything looks fishy, get back here on the double.
Well, if anything looks fishy, then I'm in the deep water.
Sybil,
Yeah?
do you know anything about... well, like some other world? It's like some kind of bad dream.
It's not the time to talk about your hallucinations.
What are you talking about?
I'm not quite sure. I try to make sense of it, but then my mind goes blank.
Everything goes red, there's a grid
Everything's
floor.
dark there, and I hear sirens in the distance. I met this nurse, Lisa. It's like I was there, but not really.
What about Kaufman? Are you gonna mention
It's
him?
all a blur, like some kind of hallucination, you know?
I just said that you shouldn't be talking about
I
this.
have no idea what you're talking about, Harry.
Oh. I was just wondering. Never mind.
Harry. You're tired.
Yeah, maybe.
I gave you the head bobbing there, Ronzo. You asked for it. Let's see, what have you guys been talking about? You'll be saying a lot of stuff.